And welcome back to the Arc Arena. It's your second game of your CUNYAC doubleheader between the Cardinals of York College and your Baruch College Bearcats. Once again, alongside Joe Stolzer, I'm David Just. And if you're just joining us, the women dispatched of York 80-39 in the first game behind a strong performance from Mia Castillo, who had 41 points, and Elisa Leung, who had 21 points and 9 assists on what is her final regular season home game here at the Arc Arena. Joe, we had 8 seniors celebrated before, lots of nice ceremony. However, now it's time to get to work as this 15-8 Baruch College team trying to clinch that #1 seed with only 2 games remaining here in the regular season, host a 5-17 York College team.
Yeah, David, it's a rivalry game. Every year it's always a heavyweight fight, whether it's Hunter, John Jay, York, Lehman, Medgar Evers. So Baruch can't worry about York. Baruch has got to worry about themselves, look in the mirror and say, how are we going to get this done? Well, how are we going to get this done? Don't turn the ball over, stifling defense, good shot selection, share the ball. And really, it starts with Devin Nicholson, Jamal Fair, Purisic playing inside-outside. Of course, Gerard Nicholson, that spark plug, Asid Osorio off the bench, Akil Vaughn off the bench. But again, it's about Baruch not beating themselves tonight and just playing the type of ball they've been playing.
In the first matchup at York College, Baruch jumped out to a 40-28 lead in the first half and never looked back. Devin Nicholson led the way, an efficient night from the field, 12 of 15 from the floor, 3 of 4 from downtown, 28 points. Fair pitched in with 12. Gerard Nicholson had 11. So overall, a very strong night. But again, to your point, Joe, really led by their leading scorer, Devin Nicholson.
Yeah, the Baruch team can't look ahead to next week against Lehman. They have to play in the moment and get it done tonight. And David, if we could get 2 great halves, it'll be a great night.
And to your point, Joe, it's really they have to really focus on themselves and also make sure that they don't fall into the trap, knowing that big Lehman game is coming in on Tuesday,
right,
which will be a rematch of the previous conference final matchups here in CUNYAC.
Coach Alisi must keep an eye on the body language, the fatigue, and also where everybody's head is at.
So we're moments away from your starting lineups. Let's send it over to Marty Collins to introduce our players. tip here at the Arc Arena. Keela and Navarre, Joe, both averaging double figures. Desinor slightly below that. Really the two big scorers for the York College Cardinals.
Yeah. Listen, York's going to come at them. Come at the Baruch Bearcats. Now, Baruch again, take care of the ball, good shot selection, and get it done defensively. And let's get Nicholson and Fair off to quick starts and have the all-around play of Gerard Nicholson and also Emil Purisic.
So Fredericks wins the tip over Keela, and Gerard Nicholson will walk it into the front court. It'll be Baruch's ball. York wearing their road reds, white numbers, white trim. Baruch in their traditional whites, light blue numbers, dark blue trim. As Gerard Nicholson putting up the first shot for the Bearcats. That one was halfway down and out, and Keela on the rebound for the Cardinals.
Baruch's going to have to move the ball fast to offset that York zone. I don't know who he saw in the lane.
Pull-up jumper from Navarre is good, and he's got our first points of the game. York setting up in a 2-3 zone here on the defensive end. Fair looking for options. Ball swung around the perimeter over Gerard Nicholson and put it on the deck into the lane. Gives it off to Pearson on the block. Back out to Gerard Nicholson. He's got the quick trigger here and really going. Fair and Desinor fighting for it. Definitely comes away with it, and Haynes will walk things up for the Cardinals.
Baruch is going to have a lot of activity on the baseline and in the paint to try and get behind the zone.
And we have our first whistle of the evening. Navarre fouled in the process. It was Fair on the foul, and then Navarre to the line to shoot two.
Well, that last basket gave York a lot of confidence early on here. So Baruch has got to come back and tighten this defense, move their hands and their feet, and of course overplay.
Navarre, the second leading scorer on York at 13 points per game, also averages 4 rebounds. I think the thing Joe I've been most impressed with, just looking over his numbers coming into the game, shooting close to 41% from the field, close to 38% from downtown, and an 89% free throw rate.
But you know something? I don't believe he's in the best of physical shape. So Baruch has got to double team him and really make him work for shots.
Now Pierce, a two-man game with Fair. Near side three from Fair, around it out. Pierce got a rebound.
There's the movement that really helps Pierce. He's so, always moving around inside the paint.
Desinor right to the basket, able to lay it in.
Right now, York is really coming back with some easy baskets, getting under and inside the Baruch defense.
Nicholson takes the screen from Pearson. To the right side of Fredericks, now inside of Pearson. Inside out game, Devin Nicholson to pull the three. Ooh, rolls off back rim, real good. Doesn't look good from this angle. As now it'll be Haynes to walk things up here. Give it off to Desinor on the near side. Also for Pearson. They'll go work on the block. Trying to walk on through. Nope, he actually walked on through. And it's going to be a slip, and it's going to go back to the Bearcats.
Purisic made that happen. He forced them to get into a low position. The Bearcats are going to have to try and get an interior game going, either with Fredericks or Purisic. Get under and inside the zone.
Nice find there from Fredericks into Purisic. Gets his own rebound and able to put it in. Navarre with the net.
There's that interior play by the Bearcats, which turned out to be a Purisic basket.
Haynes now takes the double screen from Keela and Desinor. Navarre trying to find an opening. He'll get the ball floating in the lane, and he's able to get that one back.
Well, he shot that over the defense.
He's able to elevate and get some space coming off two screens there.
That's where a guy or a Vaughn is going to play a big part when they're in the game.
There, inside to Piercing. Ooh, puts it low, able to corral it back and lay it in. 6 points here for the Bearcats.
Right now, David Purisic is the key to the Baruch offense. Getting under and inside the zone.
Haynes smothered here by Nicholson. Keeler puts it on the deck. Ooh, they're going to call a reach here by Gerard Nicholson. It'll be silent.
That was a tough foul because he was stumbling.
So Baruch trailing 7-6, a little bit more than 4 minutes back. But Joe, we've seen some interior presence from York, but we've also seen it from the Bearcats with Piercing leading the way.
Yeah, I think that Baruch is going to have to change their mindset. Maybe abandon the perimeter game until further notice. But listen, Frederick and also Purisic can do damage with their elusive body control and their athleticism underneath. So let's see if they continue to go to that.
So it'll be Haynes to inbound right in front of the table here at courtside. Inside in Tequila. Outside to Navarre. Navarre over to number 2, Zing. Zing gets his pocket picked by Fair, and Fair's coming the other way. Looking for options, trying to get it inside to Fredericks. He's fouled on the way up, and Baruch will go to the line for the first time tonight.
Great pass and a great catch in traffic by Fredericks. Fredericks could be very key here in this particular format of a game to get underneath the defense.
Fredericks good on the first.
Certain plays, David, can come to play in certain styles, and that's situational basketball. So let's see if Fredericks and Purisic can come up big here. Well, looks like York is trying to go inside, so Purisic and Fredericks, with help from the Nicholson brothers, are going to have to defend that.
Sin with the mid-range jumper. They're good. Purisic is trying to bat it out to Devin Nicholson, but it went right to the hands of York. Navarre way off on the 3.
Good box out.
Back to the Bearcats.
Good box out by Fredericks. Now, Baruch has to be patient. And again, try and see what's available in the interior.
Devin Nicholson puts it on the floor, pull up from mid-range, shot off right ring, no good. Navarre able to get the rebound for York, and Baruch right now outside of Pierce is just a little cold.
Yeah, Nicholson should put it on the floor. Well, Fredericks was late to get over there.
So Gerard Nicholson now into the lane, cross-court pass, Fair. Good pull from 3 on the far side, shot no good. Ball batted out, and it's going to go off the bar left and stay right there.
Nicholson missed a wide-open Purisic on the left side of the lane. He would have had an easy path for a layup.
So Vaughn checking into the game for Purisic and number 0, Tafari Jerome checking into the game for York. A nice spot on the entrance to Fair. Fair with the right hand, no good on the outside from Aquila.
Yeah, Fair's got to finish that. That's a gimme. Coach Elisa going to his great bench performance.
Jerome, Aquila, shot no good. It's going to be a blocking foul on Fredericks, and I would say Kill to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah. Frederick couldn't stabilize himself.
That's going to be his first foul. And he knocks down the first.
In this type of situation, Vaughn has got to be really active, being a rim protector, as York wants to penetrate and attack the basket. And no better presence than Fredericks and Vaughn and Guy off the bench.
Keela off on the second. Keela's the leading scorer for the Cardinals at roughly 17 points per game. Nice save there by Gerard Nicholson. He gives it up to Devin Nicholson up top. Bounce pass near side to Osorio, further inside to Fredericks. Cross-court pass to Gerard Nicholson. He puts it on the floor. Straight on three from Devin Nicholson. Off front iron, no good. Fredericks gets the rebound. Gerard Nicholson pulls it back out. Ball swung around the perimeter. Finds its way to the hands of Devin Nicholson on the far side. Mid-range jumper. And that gives Nicholson his first two of the night.
Nicholson can shoot from all levels. That was falling away almost on the baseline.
So Jerome has it on the near side. He'll drive baseline, pulls it back out. Looking for options, takes the pick from Keela. Keela wants it. Instead, he swings it around to Navarre. Navarre, mid-range jumper, and he's able to get that one to go.
Well, there's no doubt that Navarre is the threat for York, and the Bearcats going to have to defend him. Also deny him the ball.
Impressive. Navarre, only a freshman, leading this York team in scoring. As the three there is from Osorio, and he knocks it down, and just like that, Coach Alisi wants to talk things over. It's been a back-and-forth game, but Osorio coming in off the bench, able to hit a clutch shot there.
Well, it's going to be like that all night, David, a heavyweight fight. And again, Baruch just has to take care of their business.
So Baruch leading 13-12, a little bit under 13 minutes remaining here in the first. It was all Puristick early. Osorio has joined into the play, as has Fredericks and Nicholson here in the last few possessions.
But Baruch is going to have to go inside and underneath this defense of York.
So both teams break the huddle. Baruch lead by one. They were down 12-10. Osorio just knocks down the three.
So you now have Guy and Vaughn in your post play. And that's a whole lot of rim protection.
So it'll be Haynes bringing it up. He gives it over to Singh. Destinor has it now. Takes the pick from Keela. And that's going to be a foul on Vaughn. Trying to go through that pick. A little over-aggressive, and it'll be side out right in front of us here.
Yeah, one of the guards has to come over and double.
Ooh, nice backdoor find to Jerome from Haynes. Inside out, now Singh has it. Ball swung around the perimeter. Singh, think about the real deep three. He takes the pick from Keela, hands it off to Keela, and that's going to be too many steps on Keela, and he'll go back to the Bearcats.
The defensive stances of Baruch caused that turnover because they stopped any kind of movement by York.
So Devin Nicholson has it, gives it over to Muhammad Guy, who just checked into the game on the near side. Cross-court pass to Gerard Nicholson, back to Guy. Nicholson on the far side, thinks about the shot, puts it on the deck, gives it off to Devin Nicholson, lets Keela fly by, and Devin Nicholson knocks down a three from the far side corner.
Well, Nicholson is feeling it.
Three there from Haynes, shot no good. Oh, Guy just ripping the ball away from Osorio there. Both Bearcats all good.
Well,
Guy wanted that one.
Vaughn has got that volleyball instinct.
Vaughn fighting for position under there, and he's fouled on the entrance pass.
Well, if Baruch could go high-low, they'll be successful with Guy at the foul line, turning, giving it into Vaughn, who did a great job of positioning to receive that ball. Sean Donnellan in the game, great leader, veteran, backcourt for the Bearcats.
Gives it inside to Vaughn, almost loses it. Vaughn able to keep it there. And Vaughn gets fouled underneath, so quick fouls in succession. That was Desinor. But a dangerous play there. You don't want to see Vaughn catch the ball that low.
Well, great catch by Vaughn, but then he dropped it.
Yeah. Oh, good point. Caught it high, brought it down. Inbound to Nicholson on the far side. His three goes off back iron, and Desinor comes away with the rebound. It's Haynes over to Singh up top. Gets Desinor on the block. Trying to go to work here on Vaughn. Desinor into the lane, unable to finish over the outstretched arm of Vaughn.
That's a great move.
16-14, Baruch lead coming in on 11 minutes remaining here in the ball game. Donnellan outside to Nicholson on the Osorio on the far side. Shot no good. Guy bats it out of bounds, and it'll go back to York College.
Well, Bearcats are trying to get it done perimeter-wise, but I still think they need to penetrate and, David, get to the foul line. They just simply haven't getting to the foul line.
So Desinor inside to Jerome. He's covered by Osorio. It's going to be a block underneath.
Boy, that's a tough foul.
That's going to be Osorio's first. And Navarre is checked back into the game for York as Haynes comes to the bench. Jerome has it on the near side wing. He'll pull a three, shot no good. Vaughn, Desinor fighting for it. Whoa, comes right at us here as it goes off Nicholson.
Boy, that ball picked up speed as it was coming to our table.
And it's going to be York's ball. So it'll be Desinor, Navarre to inbound right in front of our table here.
Yeah, we got to be careful. That's things flying at the table.
So it'll be the ball in the hands of Singh on the Bearcat symbol. Donnellan picks him up.
They have to
for options, trying to find Keel underneath. Good convergence there by Guy and Vaughn, and it'll stay underneath with York.
Bearcats have to be aware of the baseline. The York team is looking to go baseline a lot and get free.
Navarre, high arcing shot. Nice play there. I think over the outstretched hand of Osorio on defense.
They're going to have to deny the ball to Navarre.
We're tied at 16, coming in at the midway point of the first half. Ooh, terrible pass there by Osorio. He's trying to find Guy inside. Now Navarre at the free throw line, looking for options. Singh, awkward shot there, but he knocks it down from the near side corner.
David, the guards for Baruch are going to have to get it inside off an angle to Guy or Vaughn.
So now Vaughn inside out to Osorio. Back inside to Guy. He's double teamed, and he's able to finish with the right hand. Great play there. You're also using the rim as a shield to finish with the right hand.
He's really progressed, Guy, in his offensive game.
Singh inside, can't finish. Ooh, nice play there by Jerome to finish on the tap in. And you can't like to see that if you're Coach Alisi. 5'11" Tafari Jerome out rebounding some of your bigs right there.
Well, it's because Baruch had their body turned.
Now Keela on the block, cross-court pass to Singh. He puts it on the deck, goes past Osorio, kicks it out. Navarre straight on three. He knocks it down, and just like that, 6 unanswered. It's 24-18 York.
Well, Navarre playing with a lot of confidence, and he's getting open to get his shot off. So the defense on him has got to really clamp down.
inside out. It's Osorio stepping into a three, and he rattles that one home.
Well, that's a great shot. Now, defensively, Baruch needs a series of stops here because.
And easy, just as you said, an easy lay in there from Keela.
York is getting very, very confident in their ability to get whatever shot they want to the basket.
26-21. Bearcats trail here with 7:57 remaining here in the first. Inside out to Donnellan. Donnellan going to drive in the lane. Lob pass inside to Vaughn. He's going to work. He can't finish. Ball loose. Looks like Guy, Vaughn, and Desenor kind of collided, forcing the ball to pop out. And it's Jerome from the mid-range, and he knocks it down.
Baruch has got to stop the bleeding here and really take a deep breath. Don't panic.
And nice move by Guy. Oh, just around and out, no good. And it's Desenor going to bring it in the front court, make that sing now into the front court for the Cardinals. Keela on the crossover, trying to go past Guy, able to finish with the right hand. And Coach Alisi wants to talk things over as York having their way inside the paint. And it's going to be a timeout, full timeout for the Bearcats.
Yeah, what's happening is Baruch is worrying more about offense, David, and they've taken their emphasis off the defense. We've seen them in past games play lockdown, in-your-face defense. Not happening now.
Yeah, to your point, Joe, Baruch only shooting 36% from the field, 3 of 12 from downtown, and York just having their way, only taking 6 threes. They're 2 of 6 from downtown, but they're 13 of 19 from the floor.
David, I think the last 5 possessions down for York have resulted in baskets. 5 in a row, I believe.
Yeah, they haven't been missing much here. The last miss was at 9:06 about 2 minutes ago, and since then they've scored 11 points.
Yeah.
11 points in 2 minutes.
And there's been no defense by Baruch. There have been lanes open.
And the only answer Baruch has had in that time was the 3 moments ago from Saeed Osorio.
I think Purisic needs to come back in, and Baruch has to just take a deep breath and really get into not what York is doing, what they need to be do. This is situational basketball.
The other thing we saw last game here at the Arc Arena is Saeed Osorio getting a technical. He has to be careful. I saw him jawing a little bit with the York bench after he hit that last 3.
I see these refs having a quick whistle.
Osorio mid-range. Ooh, that one hit 3 sides of the rim. Fair steps into a 3 there. Shot no good. Navarre grabs the rebound for York, and it'll be Singh to bring it into the front court.
They needed to give Purisic a touch.
Singh straight on 3. Shot off left iron, no good. It's going to be Fair who comes away with the rebound. Gerard Nicholson coming to the scorer's table to check in as Donnellan gets that poked away from him from Singh. Singh ahead of the pack, but it'll be York to bring it up slowly.
A wasted possession by Baruch, totally out of sync.
And Desenor's foul there. I think it's going to be on Osorio. That's going to be his second.
Yeah, that was a frustration foul.
So Donnellan comes to the bench. Both Nicholsons check into the game as Osorio will also come to the bench. Desenor gets the inbound on the far side wing. Navarre coming off a couple screens. Floater on the baseline, no good. Fair is able to rip her out down the rebound. Up to Devin Nicholson here on the near side. Nicholson to Gerard Nicholson in the corner. He's got an open look. Shot was way off, though, and Desenor secures the rebound for York. And Baruch, even on the open look, Joe, not able to convert.
Baruch needed that. A wide open 3. But again, they're going to have to be patient, not get it back all in one possession. Chip away.
Desenor up and under, no good. And it's going to go off York left. I think it goes off Jerome underneath, and it'll go back to the Bearcats.
Baruch has got to get to the foul line. They're living and dying from the perimeter. but they got to make York work.
Inside out game, out to Fredericks. Fredericks going baseline. Up top to Devin Nicholson. He'll pull, and he knocks it down from the near side wing. It was almost a very sloppy possession there from Baruch. Nicholson bailing him out.
I'll tell you, how many times has that happened this year where a basket by Nicholson or either Nicholson brothers has brought the Bearcats back into, the rhythm.
Baruch trailing 30-24 as the three there. Ooh, around and out. Halfway down from Singh, no good. Little under 5 minutes remaining here in the first half. Fredericks inside out with Nicholson. Fredericks pulling the three, shot no good. Devin Nicholson gets the ball batted out of his hands by Jerome, so it'll stay with the Bearcats.
So Nicholson a big three and a big play offensively to save the possession. So Nicholson, doing it all now.
Inbound to Fair, he takes the baseline, pull up from the mid-range, way off. Jessenor
got to get to
hand on it.
Got to get to the basket. Can't keep settling for these jumpers.
Or in that case, just shoot immediately. I think he had the open look.
To your point, David, if he would have put the ball on the floor, he would have gone to the basket.
And Fair on the rebound. Gives it up to Fredericks. One more to Nicholson into the front court. Nicholson quick to pull. Shot a little too strong, no good. Jerome on the long rebound here for York, and back the other way. It's end-to-end action, and Jerome all the way to the basket, can't finish. Keela also can't finish on the offensive rebound, and it's Devin Nicholson the other way for the Bearcats.
Bearcats are getting opportunities.
Fair going to pull a three near side, shot no good. Right, oh, nice tip from Purisic into the waiting hands of Fredericks. Baruch now down by 4. 4 minutes remaining here in the first half.
Fredericks' energy and athleticism is showing up right now at the right time.
Haynes has it, takes the pick from Keela and Jessenor. Ooh, Jerome and Jessenor collided here on the near side, kind of occupied the same space. Keela inside, wild shot, no good. Keela hits the deck. Baruch have numbers if they come the other way, 5 on 4. Keela getting back into the play, inside to Devin Nicholson. Bounce pass to Purisic. He's fouled on the way up by Jerome. Purisic hits the deck, seems to be fine, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Great catch by Purisic in major traffic, falling down.
He's needed to be the guy here tonight so far. He has 6 points, 4 rebounds, and he also had while he only has 1 assist. Well, actually, they didn't even give him an assist for that one. I thought it was an assist on that previous play, Joe, where he tipped the ball into the waiting hands of Frederick to lay it in easily.
Purisic's style is exactly what we need tonight versus York.
And Purisic knocks down the first.
Him being so agile and active around the basket, find him, get him the ball, let him go to work.
Nice turnout here at the Arc Arena for senior night. As Purisic knocks them both down. It's a 2-point game, 3:31 remaining here in the first half.
Well, it's the seniors that are showing up tonight, David.
Only a senior, Joe, has scored buckets for the Bearcats tonight.
Big possession here. Got to watch the cutters.
Entrance pass into Jessenor. Shot no good. He's going to have to get his own rebound. Nope, it gets tipped out, and it's into the waiting hands of Jamel Fair.
Baruch is getting lucky. York is missing the easy ones.
And now Fredericks on the near side block. Hop step into the lane, finds Purisic. He's fouled on the way up, and again going right back to the line.
David, that's the recipe. Get it into Purisic below the defense. So Baruch has erased his 9-point deficit with Purisic coming in off the bench and doing it. What a great move by Coach Alisi, seizing the moment of what he needed to get Baruch back in the game with Purisic.
Purisic 1 of 2 on that attempt, so Baruch still trailed by 1. We're under 3 minutes remaining here in the first half. Singh steps into a 3, shot no good. Ball almost batted back in. I don't know if that was Cook or Fredericks who got his last hand. Either way, it's out to Desinor, and he gets the floater to go.
Boy, that was, Baruch, 3 guys were under the basket, and it went to a York player.
Fair has it on the baseline. He drives, bounce pass near side to Nicholson. Ball swung around the perimeter, back inside to Purisic. Purisic going to work on Desinor, and he's able to get it to go over the outstretched arm.
So he's on a roll now, David, and York doesn't have an answer.
Purisic leads Bearcats with 9. Navarre leads all scorers with 12 tonight as the ball's into the hands of Singh. Baruch is set up in the 2-3 zone.
Big defensive possession now. Got to get the rebound.
Side to side, the ball goes. Nice move there by Singh. Up and under, can't finish. Into the hands of Devin Nicholson, up ahead to Gerard Nicholson. Ooh, nice move by Gerard Nicholson. He couldn't finish with the right hand. Euro stepping through the lane.
Did everything but finish.
We've seen that from both teams a few times tonight, Joe. As Cook gets it inside, he's fouled.
David.
Austin Cook, the 6'5" senior from the Bronx, will go to the line.
I don't know how that ball got into him. It got past 4 hands, Baruch hands. Cook from the Horace Mann School.
And he knocks down the first.
We knew this was going to be a heavyweight fight, and Baruch has found a way to punch back, and they got to take it one possession at a time.
So it's 34-31, coming in on a minute remaining, a minute 15 to be exact, here in the first half. Devin Nicholson has it on the Bearcat symbol. Goes right, looking for options, gives it to his brother Gerard Nicholson. Pulls it back out. Jamel Fair on the far side, thinks about the shot. He'll drive, push shot from the baseline, no good. And it's Keela who comes down with the rebound. Baruch trailing by 3. We're under a minute here in the first half.
I think Fair has got to continue to the basket and not settle for any kind of jump shot.
So Keela working on Fredericks. Ooh, nice shot there by Keela from the mid-range over the outstretched arm. Fair up top. Purisic wants it on the block. Ooh, nice find from Fredericks to Purisic. Purisic double though underneath. And it's going to be out of bounds off Purisic last.
Well, a lot of traffic underneath.
26 seconds remaining. Donald will check into the game for Fair. Baruch trail 36-31.
Big defensive stop. You want to go in down 5. They got to watch the baseline, and they got to watch cutters in the lane.
15 seconds. York can play for the final shot. Haynes has 2 picks right. Donnelly goes underneath both of them. Very impressive from Keela and Cook. Now Navarre. Ooh. And that's going to be 5 on Devin Nicholson.
Well, the screen caused that. And Navarre, just came off it and got fouled. Baruch, again, needs to continue to play as up as they can.
That's a rough call, too, Joe. I mean, he kicked out on the shot.
Well, the kick out is not legal.
It is tonight, Joe, as Navarre is.
Well, again, if we had replay, we'd be, in a different position, but
Fair up ahead to Osorio. Osorio into the lane, lays it in. No call, and that'll take us to the half at 38-33. Osorio able to get right to the basket and finish with the left hand.
David, that couldn't have come at a better time. A, it was a penetration, and B, it wasn't a jump shot, and it came at the buzzer, which I think is fortuitous. But basically, Baruch has taken a lot of punches by York, and in the locker room, they're going to have to talk about just getting tougher on defense and on offense. Listen, you saw Purisic is working tonight, and we need to work him.
York shooting an impressive 47% from the field. Bearcats only 34% from the field. Outside of that, it's been a back and forth game. Baruch leading the rebound battle by 1, losing the turnover battle by 2, but only 5-3, and just really need to move the ball a bit more. They only have 8 assists on their the evening so far.
David, I think to sum it up, that the edge may go to the fact that I don't think that York is in great physical shape, and they really exerted a lot of energy in that first half, and maybe that could play into Baruch, that they're in better shape and be more apt to executing.
So that'll do it for the first half. Once again, your halftime score, York 38, Baruch 33, finding themselves on a position they haven't been accustomed to of late, or at least in CUNYAC, trailing at the break. We'll step aside, and you're watching Baruch Basketball on YouTube channel, Baruch Bearcats And welcome back to the Arc Arena. It is the second game of your CUNYAC doubleheader between the York College Cardinals and your Baruch College Bearcats. Baruch trying to hold on to the #1 seed here in the CUNYAC Conference, but York has not made it easy as Baruch trails 38-33 as we enter the second half. Once again, alongside Joe Stolzer, I'm David Justin. Joe, not really according to script as we expected it here against the York College Cardinals.
No, David, I think that Baruch is going to have to abandon the initial attempt at the perimeter shot and play rough and tough underneath. Vaughn, Guy, Nicholson, Purisic, Seed, Fair. You're going to have to put your boxing gloves on and fight hard underneath, okay? We'll get the outside shot when available, but we're going to have to play a different style tonight. And on defense, take away Navarre. Deny him the ball, make it uncomfortable for him. I believe that Baruch is in superior physical shape, and they have got to take advantage of that.
So we're moments away from the start of the second half. Checking in on scores around the CUNYAC. Lehman College lead Hunter 71-66. So really keeping the pressure on the Bearcats here at the Arc Arena to pull out a dub. Surprisingly, Baruch struggling tonight, really only just shooting poor from the field and kind of letting York dictate what they want to do on the offensive end.
Well, that's why they're going to have to go away from the perimeter choices and get, again, rough and tough down low. Listen, that's why you lift all those weights in the off-season, in-season, and you got the jumping ability of Guy and Vaughn. So you can go underneath them, you can go at them, or you can go over them. And that's going to be the recipe for coming out here with a dub.
Navarre leads all scorers tonight. The freshman from the Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic, quite impressive. 5 from 7 from the field, 14 points, and shooting 3 for 4 from the free throw line.
Well, he did his thing, David, but now it's shutdown time. And Baruch is faced with a challenge. And listen, the road to the championship is never easy. Adversity rears its ugly head, and you got to make adjustments. And nobody better is Coach Ulisi.
And for the Bearcats, Purisic led all scorers with 11 points, followed by Devin Nicholson with 8, and Osorio as well had 8 in 8 minutes off the bench. So an efficient outing here so far from Saeed Osorio.
But to your point, Purisic's success was down low, real down low.
So we are ready to start here the second half for the Bearcats. It will be Purisic, Nicholson, Frederick, and Fair.
Big first possession. Baruch needs a stop.
And a 3 there, straight on from Haynes. No good. Frederick able to run that one down. And for York, their starting 5 is Navarre, Desinor, Keela, Haynes, and Singh. Frederick now at the free throw line. Inside to Purisic. He'll step out from the baseline. Shot a bit too strong. Desinor able to corral that and rebound. Yep. And it'll be Haynes to bring it up into the front court.
Purisic has to put the ball down. Make York work.
Ooh, nice hustle play there from Purisic on the loose ball that deflected off the hands of Desinor. Now it's Fredericks into the front court. Gives it out to Nicholson. Back to Fredericks. Inside to Purisic, who's able to lay it in.
Good patience and a good look by Fredericks, and a good catch by Purisic.
York 38, Baruch 35. Desinor over to Navarre.
Where's the help?
Desinor inside. Shot blocked from behind from Fair. Nice play there. Good primary defense from Purisic. Nice help defense from Fair. Trailer is Fair. He'll step into a 3. Oh, off right rim. No good. That would have tied it up here at the Arc Arena, and it'll be Singh to walk it up here for the Cardinals.
All right, but now again, Baruch has got to get a stop defensively and then restart offensively.
Haynes gives it over to Navarre. Fair trying to get through the screen. Navarre, baseline jumper, awkward shot, no good. Fredericks bats it right into the hands of Keela, who's able to lay it in. And that's frustrating for Coach Alisi.
Well, everything was set up to get the rebound, David, but the ball eluded Baruch.
Now Nicholson puts it on the deck into the lane, looking for options. Step back jumper, and he's able to knock it down from the elbow.
Well, that was in the paint. That's what you want. Something inside. Now this is, again, I keep repeating it, but another important defensive stop as Baruch trying to chip away at the lead.
Desidor on the baseline, working
Help.
against Purisic. Purisic battles him up. Aquila able to, around it out, no good. Baruch fortunate there as Aquila got lost in the traffic. There, he's fouled on the way up against Desidor, and will go to the line to shoot two.
David, when an interior player for York turns, that's when help has got to come from Baruch. They're getting open lanes when they turn.
And Fair knocks down the first. 40-38 with 17-11 remaining here in the ball game. Baruch trailed by 5 at half. And it's a one-point game as Fair knocks them both down.
So Vaughn has got to really be the rim protector now.
Fredericks has come to the bench. Vaughn on Desinor now on the block. Desinor, step back jumper. I mean, I don't know Desinor's game like that, but if I'm Baruch, I'm going to let him settle for those mid-range jumpers.
Hey, keep him outside.
Because he's had success on the interior. Bounce pass to Fair. He's straight up top here. Navarre out on him.
Now Vaughn's going to have to play high and low with Purisic, not getting in each other's way.
Pick from Purisic outside to Nicholson. He'll step into a three. That's Gerard Nicholson, and Baruch have the lead 42-40. And Coach Amengo wants to talk things over as his former team has their first lead here in the second half.
How many times have we seen Gerard Nicholson come in with that dagger when needed throughout the season?
That was the last Baruch lead since midway point of the first half, so definitely overdue here for the Bearcats.
Yeah, now, okay, momentum is shifting. Defensively, they're going to have to really clog it up. And we see that the post players for York like to spin, so people are going to have to come over and help.
So both teams will break the huddle here. It'll be York ball after that big three from Nicholson. And I could see this being a back-and-forth game here, Joe.
But, David, to tell the truth, throughout the years, we've seen these back-and-forth battles, whether it's Hunter, John Jay, York.
It's going to be a kick ball there. I think it was on Nicholson as Fair was looking to come in backdoor and get the interception.
Now, here's the thing. Purisic and Vaughn have to play strong safety here and guard against penetration both on the baseline and in the lane.
Gill into the lane. He's fouled on the way up. Purisic on the foul. That's going to be his first, and that'll send Keeler to the line to shoot two.
That's what York wants to do. They want to put it on the floor and penetrate. Now you got Purisic and you got Vaughn. It should be enough to be rim protectors.
And Keeler knocks down the first.
Aquila is really hurt Baruch tonight.
Their leading scorer on the season, averaging close to, close to 17 points per game. And Keeler knocks down the second. We're tied at 42. 16-15 remaining here in the ball game. Singh all over Nicholson. Gives over Gerard Nicholson here on the near side.
This zone, you're going to have to find your perimeter shot. It's too clogged in the middle.
Backdoor pass to Vaughn. Gives it inside to Purisic. That's knocked out of bounds.
Good try.
Baruch will have 10 seconds to shoot.
Good try by Vaughn in traffic.
Inbounds to Nicholson. He'll pull from three. No good. Fair corrals the rebound. They're going to say it's over the back on Fair, and it's going to go back to York.
What a great play by Fair. It looked like Odell Beckham on a one-handed catch.
So Fair will come to the bench with his third foul, as it'll be Osorio who checks back into the game.
Well, Osorio's going to give you great energy and very intelligent play here.
Jerome on the far side takes the pick from Desinor. Looking for the entry pass. Instead it's out to Singh. He'll take the pick from Keela. Singh pulls up the mid-range jumper. Oh, Jerome trying to slam it back. We don't see that too often.
Nobody boxed him out.
Impressive. 5'11" Jerome with the hops. As now Devin Nicholson into the lane. It's going to be...
You know what? They got caught up there, David.
So they're talking it over as it was Devin Nicholson and Tafari Jerome on the tie-up. We're going to see how this shakes out in just a moment. We're tied at 42, a little under 15 and a half remaining here in the ball game.
I think Jerome took it a little bit farther. Jump ball.
It's going to be a double technical, one on Nicholson and one on Jerome. So it's going to stay with Baruch as it's a jump ball.
There was definitely extra added from Jerome.
I don't know, I could see it both ways there, Joe. I saw Nicholson had his arm as well. I think they kind of just let everything go too far, and the jump ball didn't help. Osorio's three there, no good. Batted out by Purisic, and Jerome comes away with it. Jerome looked like he took 4 steps to get to the basket, and he lays it in with the left hand.
But Vaughn has got to stop that penetration.
And those type of plays, Joe, when it comes to technicals, entry pass to Vaughn, and Vaughn just wasn't ready for it. Those type of plays, Joe, could be momentum swingers. We'll see which way it's going.
Absolutely, because it was a bang-bang play by Jerome. He got through the trees.
So now it's Haynes, bounce pass to Keela up top. Keela going to drive on Purisic with the left hand, can't finish. Vaughn skies for the rebound. Purisic the other way, up ahead to Osorio. Goes right pass, and one from Osorio. And it's going to be a technical on Purisic, and I think it's a double technical on Jerome, and that's going to send Jerome to the locker room.
David, that was an incredible move and decision by Osorio to get inside of the defense to create the opening.
I want to see what the call is here.
Well, this is big because I think the referees are losing control by their calls.
This is also big because Jerome's had solid minutes off the bench. 6 points, 5 rebounds in 13 minutes of action.
Yeah, Baruch hasn't had an answer for him.
But we'll see. If that's his second technical, he's going to be gone. We're waiting for the refs to make the decision.
But I think these refs have got to, make these calls a little bit better. I think the first technical was a foul on Jerome before the technical. Oh, it's on.
So it's going to be a technical on Purisic. I think Jerome may not get the second technical here. They're going to just call it on Purisic. But if I'm Coach Amengo, I'm getting Jerome out of the game right now just to settle him down.
Well, if I'm Coach Alisi, I'm going to be doing a whole bunch of arguing here. There's no doubt that's a technical on Jerome.
going to be 2 shots for York, but Osorio also got an and 1, so he'll get a free throw as well. We are tied here at 44 with 14:34 remaining here at the Arc Arena, and both coaches now are with individual refs getting an explanation.
Well, I think things are getting out of hand here, David.
Singh knocks down the first. And that's the other thing too, right? The 2 technicals on the Bearcats are on Purisic and on Nicholson, 2 of your leaders. You got to be careful to stay in this ball game.
Well, it's only going to get more heated, David, in the final 14:34. So to your point, Baruch, Coach Alisi are going to have to kind of keep it very, under control. It's hard to do, David, with what's on the line. Rivalry games, they bring out the competitiveness.
So Navarre is checked back into the game. Jerome to the bench. And Osorio knocks it down for the ultimate 3-point play. 46-45, York lead. 14.5 remaining here in the ballgame.
Osorio, just such a clutch player. Steps up when needed. Big defensive possession by Baruch.
Entry pass, trying to find the cutting Singh. Goes out of bounds, and it's going to go back to the Bearcats.
Baruch has got to put their foot on the gas pedal right now. You got to come hard. David, York is getting tired.
Nicholson inside to Vaughn. Vaughn to Guy. My apologies there. Nicholson back out to Osorio. Osorio in the lane. Hop step, throws it back, crossover move, working on Navarre. Gives it off to Guy, thinks about the shot, 9 to shoot. Bounce pass from Nicholson into Guy. Over to Vaughn. He gets fouled and the contact, and he'll go to the line for a 3-point play.
David,
nothing Navarre can do there. Vaughn just had the size and the position.
Incredible catch by Vaughn and the body control to go up after the catch. One of maybe the best play of the year by Vaughn.
And again hit the second. Guy on the rebound, and he's able to lay it in. And Baruch have a 3-point lead, 49-46.
How valuable has Guy been this season?
Now it's Singh here on the near side. He'll pull from the elbow, and he knocks it down.
I think they got to nullify Singh. He shouldn't be the guy that's going to hurt. Great pass.
Nice ball by Nicholson. Guy able to lay it in. Whoa.
Great pass and catch by Guy.
Vaughn almost hit the deck on the way down. Now it's Singh here on the near side. Singh gives it off to Keela. Navarre takes the pick from Keela. Navarre pull-up jumper, shot no good.
Great help on Navarre.
Devin Nicholson on the rebound. Osorio will bring it up into the front court. Osorio trying to find Vaughn inside. Ooh, Desinor got active hands in there, knocks it away. Baruch lead by 3, a little under 13 minutes remaining, 51-48.
Big stop now by the Bearcats.
Singh, mid-range jumper. Shot no good. He's got a license to pull, though, as he's now 2 of 12.
But you can't let him beat you.
Nicholson from the free throw line. Nope, hit the stanchion. I think he saw contact.
David, Baruch can't settle for the perimeter. They got to keep coming hard inside against York. When he turns, you got to come up on him.
And Navarre able to get to the basket and finish with the right hand. Now Osorio's head of the pack. Initiates contact, no call, but he's able to lay it in off the glass.
All night, Osorio, that's what he does. That's what he does. He's your knockout punch.
He's got 11 on 4 of 7. Excuse me, he got 13 on 5 of 8 from the field. Mid-range jumper by Haynes, no good. And now Osorio bringing it into the front court again. Now to Gerard Nicholson, near side 3. Ooh, around and out. Vaughn on the rebound. Oh, step through move, finishes with the right hand. And the momentum swing is heading in Baruch's favor. They lead by 5.
There's Vaughn, the much improved Vaughn. Great footwork to get free.
And it's going to be a timeout for York. Baruch lead by 5 with 11:35 remaining. We'll step aside momentarily. You're watching Baruch Basketball on YouTube channel, Baruch Bearcats Broadcasting. Both teams breaking the huddle here. It's going to be York's ball on the far side. And it's been all Baruch in the last minute or so. Well, they've been able to have their way and get to the basket.
David, this lineup has been the answer for Coach Alisi.
Singh, far side 3, way off. And now Guy has it. He had Nicholson ahead of the pack, but he'll slow things down, gives it off to Devin Nicholson, and Baruch will set up on the offensive end. Osorio inside to Vaughn. Inside the Guy. And he finishes with a push shot off the glass.
Keep going there until it stops. Right now it's working for you. Vaughn or Guy.
So Desinor, throws it out of bounds, and it's going to go back to the Bearcats. And York having a lot of unforced errors here in the last few minutes.
Well, David, I've mentioned it. You could see the fatigue when York went to the bench. They were heavily drinking and they were huffing and puffing. Baruch has got to get them when they're on the ropes.
Osorio has it on the far side. Inside the Guy, back out to Osorio. Open 3, he'll pull. High arcing shot, and Osorio knocks it down.
Those late night jump shots by Osorio.
And he's a guy that feeds off momentum. Baruch leads 60-50, 10:24 remaining here in the ball game. Jerome inside, Haynes jab step into the lane. He's fouled by Vaughn as Guy comes over and swats it. And it's going to be on the floor though, so it'll stay underneath the basket for York.
Again, Baruch has got to stop penetration. It's coming. It's what York wants to do. Guy, Osorio, Nicholson, and Vaughn have really got to step in.
Now Desinor into the lane, hop step, loses the ball, and it's going to stay right there.
You got to take Navarre away from what he wants to do.
Desinor into the lane, high arcing shot, no good. Osorio snatches the rebound, soaring over everybody, and he's into the front court with the ball now. Over to Guy, looking for options. Devin Nicholson now has it on the far side. Driving baseline past Jerome. Oh, his reverse, no good. Vaughn can't lay it in. It goes all the way around and out. Guy gets it back. His push shot a bit short. Still loose. Devin Nicholson into the lane. Shot no good. And it's going to go off Baruch last. Baruch having 4 opportunities to get it in to no avail.
Hey, David.
Frustration from the Bearcats.
Vaughn was right at home. That was a lot of volleyball.
So Singh will walk it up.
So again, they got to get York out of what they want to do.
Jerome pulls a 3, air balls that one, Osorio up ahead to Nicholson. Nicholson to the basket, and he lays it in with the right hand.
Great catch and a great body control by Nicholson.
What a pass by Osorio to start the break. Baruch leads 62-50. We're coming down 9 minutes remaining here in the ball game. Keela outside to Singh. He can't save it.
This is that Baruch defense, David, that we've marveled at in recent games. And now they need it more than ever. You got York on the ropes.
So it's Gerard Nicholson over to Osorio. Osorio takes the pick into the lane, pulls up from the free throw line, rattles that one home, and Osorio's taking over.
Good for Osorio.
He's got 18.
Good for Osorio. Couldn't happen to a nicer person. Stepping up when his team needs him. Veteran leadership.
7 of 10 from the field, 3 of 5 from downtown. Jerome has it.
Where's Vaughn?
Singh inside. Navarre straight on 3. Ooh, no good. Devin Nicholson's going to push. Corner 3 here. Shot no good, as Osorio couldn't get that one to drop, and now it's Navarre the other way for York. Inside to Cook, and he's able to lay it in.
Well, that was an easy one. He eluded everything for the easy basket.
And a 3 there. Big time shot. Devin Nicholson knocks it down, and then when you have Osorio cooking, and now Nicholson getting it back in on the act, he's got 10.
Recipe for a championship. Dealing with adversity.
As Keela knocks down the mid-range jumper, cuts the Baruch lead to 13.
Teams want to trade baskets, but Baruch has got to maintain this knockout punch mentality.
Osorio from the wing, he knocks it down, and Saeed Osorio's feeling himself. He's got a big crowd here at the Arc Arena. Maybe the entire family has to come out more often, Joe, because Osorio's lights out tonight.
Well, this is what all that off-season work when nobody's around does.
And Navarre drives in, he's fouled on the way up. Foul there is going to be on number 10, Guy, and that'll send Navarre to the line to shoot 2.
Now, with this lead, you can't let York get into saying, okay, we're coming back now. No, 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 no. Keep your foot on the gas pedal, especially if you got to stop Navarre.
And Navarre off on the first. We said before, Navarre close to a 90% free throw shooter.
But he's tired, David.
And he's good on the second. Baruch leads 70-55. We got 7 minutes remaining here in the ball game. Vaughn inside working, and he finishes it with the right hand.
Great turn out of traffic by Vaughn. He's showing it all tonight.
Keela steps into a jumper. Shot no good. Osorio rips down the rebound. Quick pass up ahead. Gerard Nicholson going to pull a 3. Ooh, off back iron, no good. And Keela comes down with the board for York. A little early in the shot clock there, especially when you have this lead. You may want to take your time. Nice find there by Jerome over to Navarre, who's able to knock down the mid-range jumper.
Well, I think Coach Alisi also wants the Bearcats to look at the clock.
So it's Guy up top, trying to get the entry pass to Vaughn. He's fouled by Cook underneath.
That was a good idea, but a little bit too late because Vaughn stumbled and he couldn't get to receive that pass. But great look by Guy.
That is the 15th foul on York.
This combination of Vaughn and Guy is going to pay big dividends.
Inside to Vaughn, and and that's going to be an offensive foul.
I'll tell you what, Vaughn should have just done a little baby hook, David, without all that movement. Coach Alisi calling out the referee, saying that he went down early, and he has a point there.
So Jerome shakes off Nicholson. Now it's over to Desinor. Navarre way downtown. Shot no good. Ball's loose. It's going to be a foul on Keela as he was a little overzealous on the rebound, and he'll go back to Baruch.
Great position by Guy. Baruch now should work the clock. The clock is their friend now and the enemy for York.
So it's Guy here on the near side. Bounce pass into Nicholson. He's fouled. Hits the deck kind of hard. It's going to be on Desinor. And it'll be Nicholson to go to the line to shoot two.
Well, Nicholson is finding many ways to attempt to score. Again, great scoring from all different levels on the floor.
The refs coming together here. I'm not sure what there is to discuss. We'll find out momentarily. And it's going to be on Singh. The foul's going to be on number 2, not on Desinor. So that was the correction there.
David, right now with 5:29, it's time for the knockout punch by Baruch. York is physically winded.
Nicholson knocks down the first. And good on the second. And it's going to be a 30-second timeout for Coach Alisi. 5:29 remaining here in the ballgame. 74-57 Baruch lead, and the turning point, Joe, really from that 15-minute mark up to about now, where Baruch have really run away with things.
Well, I'm telling you, Sorio has been Superman. Vaughn has been tremendous down low. Guy has been tremendous. Nicholson, Jerron Nicholson. Remember, this is the team, not Purisic, not Fair. This team has worked for Coach Alisi.
And it's funny, they've gone with this consistent lineup of the Nicholsons, Osorio, Guy, and Vaughn for obvious reasons. It's worked great. But the lineup that was working maybe in the first half was more of the Fredericks and Purisic lineup.
Right.
So it's very interesting how they made those halftime adjustments.
Well, Coach Alisi, a master at situational basketball, and that's, again, why we are where we are now in the Baruch lead.
Ooh, Jerome throws it down. Nice to see a dunk once in a while. Desinor on the 1-2 with Jerome there.
Well, where was Guy and Vaughn on the defense?
Now it's Guy here on the near side. Gives it off to Vaughn. Vaughn into Nicholson. Nicholson working in the lane. High arcing shot. Ooh, airballs that one. I think he didn't really know where he was in relation to the basket. But he had the size mismatch as now Singh has it.
Again, Baruch needs a stop. 4:47 remaining. You don't want York to get going.
Crossover from Jerome. In the lane, he can't finish his layups, a bit short. Contested there by Vaughn. Now it's Nicholson the other way. Gerard Nicholson to be specific. Nicholson, free throw line jumper. Shot no good. Keela on the rebound.
Too early.
And again, Baruch, to your point, Joe, going with it before 20 seconds were even hit on the shot clock. As Vaughn.
Right now with 4:20, you're giving clock time to York versus decrease the time that York has for possessions.
So Purisic will come into the game. Vaughn will come to the bench. He's picked up his 4th foul.
Great job by Vaughn tonight when needed the most.
Devin, one of his best games of the season. In 20 minutes of action, he has 6 points and 10 boards.
But it was when he went to work that really made the difference for Baruch.
And God taps out that rebound, so it'll be Nicholson to walk it into the front court. Singh on the foul, a little overzealous there, and that'll send Devin Nicholson, not the guy you want, to the free throw line.
Well, that, again, David, that's a fatigue foul. York is tired, and they're going to make mistakes right now. Baruch, again, is just putting the finishing touches.
So Devin Nicholson knocks down the first. And he's good on the second. 2 of 2 from the line there. Nicholson's got 15 on 5 of 15 shooting.
Again, no hurry. You can go at about 10.
Devin Nicholson to the lane, and he finished with the right hand, crashing to the deck. I think he wanted a whistle. No call. Jerome now the other way into the front court. Pull up from the mid-range, off front iron. And Osorio can walk things up.
Again, no hurry. Gather your breath and get a good shot off.
Baruch lead by 19. They trailed by 5 at the break. They've outscored York 45-21 here in the second half. Purisic hop-stepped into the lane, and he finished with the right hand on the baseline.
Well, he was the big gun in the first half, and he's just kind of assisting what his teammates created here in the second half.
He still has 15 tonight. Almost double his season average. As Gerard Nicholson will walk it up. Baruch lead 80-61, 2:50 remaining here in the ball game.
Well, Navarre did all he could for York tonight.
Mid-range shot there, no good. Navarre has 21 points on 8 of 14 shooting. Very impressive from the freshman. You can see this guy, Joe, being a potential in the sophomore, junior, and senior. Potential all-CUNYAC player and even up for player of the year a couple of those years.
I think if he works hard in the offseason, gets in great basketball shape, he's obviously got the know-how and the talent. And, yeah, we might be hearing a lot of him. Well, Cook has been quiet tonight, David. He's a big body.
And in conference, Navarre is the 12th leading scorer. Devin Nicholson being the leading scorer in conference at 20 points per game. Ball still loose. And the foul there is going to be on Jamel Fair.
No need for Fair to do anything but pass it out. No dribbling needed, and what you're doing is stopping the clock and giving more life to York.
So Mondelis into the game to shoot, and he'll be at the line. So Lehman have beaten Hunter tonight. Cameron Burns actually led the way with 23.
Wow.
And Jack Myers led the way for Hunter with 21, which is, I guess, a bit ironic as both are former Bearcat ball players here. So Lehman keeping the pressure on Baruch, but Baruch looked like they're going to be well onto a win here tonight as well, as they lead 80-63, a minute and 43 remaining, and Jamel Fair will go to the line to shoot 2.
Well, David, isn't it true? It wasn't the opponent tonight. It was Baruch figuring out what they needed to do to offset the early success of York. and they're going to need to do that against Lehman and going forward.
And Fair off. Ball batted out. Ooh, it looks like it was going to land right in the hands of Fair. A guy got a hand to it. Mondelis now the other way, gives it inside to Cook. He's fouled. We'll see who that's on. I think it's going to be on Osorio. Nope, correct that. It's going to be Gerard Nicholson. And that'll send Cook to the line to shoot 2.
Well, in this minute 36, it's what you're going to call garbage time. Baruch, again, in control and, just needs to close out now.
So Cook off on the first. And he knocks home the second. 80-64, coming in on a minute and a half remaining here in the ball game. Fair has it up top. Over to Sorio on the far side. Inside to Fair. Fair turns, curls back away from the basket, now drives into the lane. His shot may have been blocked on the way through, and it'll be York who comes away with it, up ahead to Cook. Cook right into the lane, his shot a little too strong. Osorio pulls down the rebound. Up ahead to Guy, hits Osorio back, his shot, nope, not blocked, it was a foul, and that'll send Osorio to the line to shoot 2. That's going to be Jerome's 5th.
We've seen these fights with Baruch and York and Hunter and John Jay throughout the years, David. And this game, again, right up there with those games. Could have gone either way, but Baruch found a way.
And Osorio off on the second, 81-64. Osorio's got 22 points, comes away with the steal there. Now it's Guy into the lane, finger rolls it in. And now Navarre has it into the lane. Mid-range shot off glass is good. So now Gerard Nicholson has the ball. 40 seconds remaining here in the ball game. Baruch up 17, 83-66. Crossover from Gerard Nicholson. He'll pull it back out. Guy has it. King out on Guy. Now it's Osorio. Navarre out on him. Crossover move from Osorio. Bounce pass into Purisic. Inside to Fair. Fair's mid-range jumper hits the side of the backboard. No good. Cook comes away with it. Fair hits the deck. Inside to Nicholson, who lays it in. 85-66. And Baruch are going to do a doubleheader sweep over York College. As Navarre will have a shot here. Nope, they'll dribble out. Navarre pulls it up, actually correct that. Guy on the rebound, and that will do it. Baruch lead 85-66 after the women won 80-39 in a clean sweep of York College.
Well, David, when Coach Alisi put in Osorio, Vaughn, Guy, that was the remedy to send York back to Jamaica at that point, because they changed everything and erased the lead, the deficit, took over the game, and that was it. So Osorio, I don't know if I've ever seen him better. Purisic, tremendous guy, and Vaughn just stepped up, literally. And that's what great teams and great players do. So the recipe, we said, was a little different tonight, David, but Coach Alisi's a master at situational basketball.
So Osorio leading all scorers tonight with 22 in only 22 minutes of action. That's what I call efficiency. He had also had 4 boards, 3 assists. Devin Nicholson had 19 points, and Emil Purisic had 15 and 8. 8 of the 9 players were seniors tonight. Only one that wasn't was Gerard Nicholson, and he played 34 minutes, second in the team in minutes tonight.
Well, today was just a lot of heart, a lot of veteran leadership, and again, Baruch found the way to beat this opponent at the right time. And again, that's how you win.
Yeah, and when they did, Baruch again sweeping doubleheader against York. Congratulations again to our seniors, Elisa Leung, Sean Donnellan, Jamel Fair, Will Fredericks, Akil Vaughn, Muhammad Guy, Emil Purisic, Devin Nicholson, and Saeed Osorio. That'll wrap it up here for us here at the Arc Arena. This broadcast has been in conjunction with the Baruch Athletic Department. For Joe Stolzer, I'm David Just. Have a great night, everybody.